What's good, fam? So I was talking to my ex earlier, and she brought up this time when we were hanging out on our balcony at the my first apartment that I ever lived at. That was not at like my mom's house, but there was this church over by our apartment, and Chuck Norris was giving a guest sermon at this church one night, and they had like a huge cross that was up on this tower, which we found out later on was actually an antenna. But you could see it over the tree line, the skyline, And one night we were hanging out on our balcony, and there were these lights in the sky, just like tiny points of light, and they were making like a pentagram shape, like a star shape in the sky, over this tower, over this antenna that's shaped like a cross. It was like there were like 5 points of light, and they were moving one after another in a pentagram shape. And I hadn't thought about that in years until my ex and I brought it up earlier today. And I used to be like one of these people who was super into the idea of like Prometheus aliens, or like some type of aliens coming to Earth and starting civilization, like creating human beings with monkeys and shit, like mixing their DNA with monkey DNA, or just like cloning themselves and leaving them here. I was super into Ancient Aliens before I saw the debunked videos. And I still think Ancient Aliens is really interesting, and I think the whole theory is very interesting. The ancient astronaut theory. But I don't believe that aliens are coming to Earth. I don't believe that. I've seen videos of like UFOs in the sky, and they make like right angle turns at like seriously like a right angle turn, going like over 500 miles an hour, you know what I mean? Like going so fast that it would be impossible to make a turn on a dime with such precision. So yeah, I don't believe in that. And I don't know. But I don't know if I believe that we are the only people in our galaxy. Well, maybe in our galaxy, but in the universe, I'm not sure that we are the only intelligent life. You know, I don't think that they always try to make it seem like if there is intelligent life somewhere else in the universe, then they would be older than us, and that they would be more advanced than we are. But I mean, the only reason they say that is because if intelligent life is coming to Earth that is not from Earth, then they would have to be more advanced than we are. But that's not to say that there isn't plenty of other intelligent civilizations that are out there that are not as advanced as us, or just as advanced as us, but not capable of coming here from another galaxy. And the likelihood of there not being another intelligent civilization in the universe is much slimmer than the likelihood that we are the only intelligent people in the universe. At least, according to the narrative that we are taught and that we pretty much, subscribe to as people in society. But, I think when you see like lights in the sky that are making pentagram shapes, that's pretty obviously demonic. It's pretty obviously, I think it's demonic. They say that demons can show themselves as angels of light, or I forget exactly how the verse goes, but it's something like that. Like dark presences can show themselves as angels of light, and when you're seeing it, the light in the sky that's doing something that defies your current understanding of reality, then I think it's meant to be confusing. I think it's meant to make you doubt your faith or doubt God, or there's rhyme to that reason. There is logic to that action. Stop doing that. Keep going around. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that I would fill you guys in on that aspect of my life. It was very weird at the time, and people always ask if I was high. I know that I had been drinking a little bit that night. Like, I think we had some vodka, or we had been drinking a little bit. But, I still remember it pretty much like it was yesterday. I hadn't thought about it in a while. But, in my mind, it's still like super fucking clear. I can see those lights right now. I'll never forget that. I mean, it was one of the weirdest things I had ever seen in my life. And, one of my good friends who died was with us at the time. He ended up overdosing and dying. Great guy, one of my best friends of all time, Raymond Ketting. But he saw it too, It's weird when you have memories that bring up memories of people who you love who have died. You know what I mean? You always think, oh, I wonder what they would have to say now. But, Alright guys, well, I love you. Take it easy. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Feel free to like or share this. I love you. Peace.